Hello, this is Bridget Rao with Divine Essentials. Okay, guys, I am going to do a reading for the fire signs. So if you're fire sign, it could be your sun, moon, or rising, or you could be watching for a fire sign that you're dealing with that has that placement within their sun, moon, or rising. If it doesn't resonate for you in any way, just go and choose another one. I am going to try to get them up over the next couple of days. So I've already done earth signs. Now I'm doing fire signs, and I'll probably do the rest tomorrow. But we're just going to tune in to see like who you're dealing with and what's going on, what they're feeling, and what type of things may happen here. I do feel like the moon energy and the equinox energy is impacting love relationships pretty intensely. So let's just see like who you may have been dealing with. Oh boy. Right off the bat, I'm seeing the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Wands. So this person, there could have been a lot of burdens that's been carried here, a lot of manipulation or just things that haven't been said, some sneaky behaviors, maybe coming in and out of your life, saying one thing, doing another, not really following through, trying to keep things from you. And I think at some point you've had clarity in regards to this, and that may be where these burdens have come from. And this person may have had clarity in regards to you and is now carrying their own burdens in regards to the things that they've done. I feel like you're both desiring to have some sort of foundation built in your life, but there's some definite conflict and tower moments that have happened or are about to happen. So it could be that this person's going to go through something that then puts these burdens on their back, or you could have just gone through a tower moment that is now heavy on you. But I do feel like it's that next level commitment. I feel like Spirit is kind of assisting you, pushing you to make some changes and to find the strength to overcome whatever has happened here. So let's see how this person that you're dealing with is feeling. We have the Seven of Cups. So there's a lot of illusions that they've been stuck within. I think that again, they could have some clarity coming, or they could have already gone through a tower and are now seeing through the illusions, and it's weighing on their mind. So they're definitely going to be either going into a time of reflection or in a time of reflection in regards to the illusions that they were living in. And they may now be feeling like a page, wanting to offer something, but feeling like they're not able to rise up. And it's going to take some strength for them to feel better about that. We do have justice coming through with the Ace of Wands, so there could be a fiery new beginning coming between the two of you that can lead to justice for you, or they may just be feeling like that's what they're wanting, but not really sure of themselves to bring it towards you. We have the Emperor coming in, so this person could be somewhat controlling over the connection, or just controlling in their own life, like holding on to things that don't really serve, looking into those illusions and seeing what they're wanting to see, not really, doing too much that serves them. But with this energy, I do feel like they may be getting ready to say something. The King of Swords is the person that speaks up. They have integrity. They speak their truth. They don't hold things back. So this person may be feeling like getting that confidence, that passion driven inside of them to say something, even though their emotions may feel kind of like immature. They may be ready to speak up and lead themselves to some sort of reconciling, either with the inner child or with you. Something needs to be reconciled in order for Ten of Pentacles to manifest. So they may have even been going through some tower moments with their career, their finances. They could be losing a lot, could be losing third-party situations. They may have, saw through the illusion of a karmic partner. Maybe she was lying to them, manipulating them. Or maybe they were doing that to the person they were dealing with, and that person saw through the illusions. Or this person could have been doing it to you, and you saw through their illusions. But regardless, something to do with a partnership has happened here. And I think, they thought they were going to be victorious through ego, and they weren't. And so now they're like wanting to fire this passion up again and get out of this Five of Pentacles, where again, that can be like poverty, that can be like left out in the cold. So their motives may not be too great at this time, like they may come back around to this lover, you know, they may come back around to you trying to make decisions, but I feel like some of it is still ego based. So just be careful with that, because it feels like they may have like lost some money or lost something that they're trying to like gain back, and they may feel like you can help them. Look at that Ace of Pentacles. They may feel like you can help them to move things along more quickly into balance with finances. Like they've been slowly trying to get their shit together and planting the seeds, but they're just complacent with it. And it's because they've been playing games. They've been going back and forth. And when you do stuff like that, the universe kind of kicks you in the ass. And when you juggle your own value and other people's value, the universe takes from you. And I feel like they're watching you rise up. They're watching you do this. And that may be pushing them to communicate with you and be like, oh, I love you. I want a partnership with you. But there's some definite secrets and manipulation there that's going to kind of like, you know, lead to this Ten of Swords. So just be careful with this, all right? I don't think that's for everybody, but there's some definite people out there who you may have already dealt with this person, and you know, if not, just keep your guard up, because there's the Two of Pentacles again. You know, don't juggle your own value and worth, and don't give away what you have. You know, don't give your value away unless this person comes around and you really do reconcile and you feel like there's a true transformation, that there is actual truth coming from them, and that they're ready for this justice. So some of you may have already gone through with that person, and now it's time for the justice. So let's see, you know, what else may be going on with this person at this time. We've got the Star. So I feel like they're wishing for something, or they're looking at you as a wish fulfillment. You know, Spirit may be giving them signs and synchronicity in regards to you, and they may be getting creative in how they're going to come back around. But with the Devil energy, they could still be dealing with some toxic stuff. They could be dealing with third parties. They could be dealing with, you know, drugs, alcohol, just things that keep your vibration down. And I think that they're kind of depressed because of the stuff that they've gone through. Yeah, there's a tendency here for this person to come back around in a sneaky way. And with the Eight of Pentacles, they may feel like they can receive what they haven't, you know, whatever's left them in this defeated energy. They may feel like coming back around to you is going to assist them in breaking out of that imprisonment. So they may not tell you about this, but they may be like, I love you, and want the Queen of Cups love, you want the Nine of Pentacles woman's value and worth, but be kind of a Casanova about it. So just be careful with that. Let's see, like, they're... Yeah, Queen of Swords. You may want to cut this person out and just walk away for a little while and force them to work on themselves. And then eventually, you know, you can have your new beginning with this person and lead to this place of balance. But they need to feel some loss, I feel, before they're ready for a true commitment, because they're still showing up as the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Devil. Just some not so great energy coming from this person. So the motives with this person just don't feel right. It feels like they're just in this controlling energy, and it's like that you may be rising up too much, and they don't like that. So let's see what they have to say. These aren't great messages, I'm sorry. I like it when they're good messages, but I don't want to lie to you. I'm finally feeling the consequences of my actions, and I wish I could take back the things I said. So whatever they've gone through, you know, maybe this stuff's already happened. Maybe they already manipulated and lied to you, and now they're feeling the consequences of it because you've already walked away and said, you know what, enough's enough, I'm not giving you anything else. And now they're wishing that they could take back the things they've said and done, and being apart has been life-changing. How could you still love me after all I've done? So there really is some remorse here. So I think it's going to be split. Some of you, you know, be careful about when they come back around, but for others, whatever you cut out, they may have actually forced them to change and to look at the things that they've done. I don't know how I feel anymore. So again, I feel like this person is, like, some of them are kind of in this manipulative energy. They could be manipulated by somebody outside of them, and it's like they just don't know how to feel about themselves. They don't know how to feel about the connection, and that's kind of put them in that Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups energy, where there's illusions and there's like, ugh, it's like they don't want to let go, but they don't even know what they feel. And I think there's probably drugs and alcohol involved in that as well. I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time. So in the past, they probably acted like they didn't care about you, or that they didn't like you as much as you did. But now they're saying I got spooked. So it's likely the intensity of the connection scared them. And seeing you reminds me of things I know deep down, and that's not easy to deal with. So again, I'm feeling like this element of addiction. That may be why their money and stuff is all messed up. It's like they're really screwing themselves up, and they're asking, would you reject me? So I feel like you did cut this person out because of the things that they've been going through, and your words linger in their mind. So whatever you said to them has probably inspired them to start trying to make changes. My heart is telling me to just do it, but I need more time to figure things out. So I think their emotions are pushing them towards you, but their mind is kind of conflicted in that Eight of Swords energy. And we will be together again. It's like they want to be with you again. They're hoping that you'll be together again, and they're saying nobody else compares to you. So whoever they've dealt with, I don't think that it was something they enjoyed too much. And they're saying, I still love you. So this person does love you, and they're admitting to lying. Lying was just easier than telling you the truth. So I think they know that when they come back around, they're going to have to speak their truth to you. So let's just get some final messages here. Where are we? 10 minutes? Okay. Let's see what's going to what the oracle has to say. Observer. All right. And then the fork in the road. So I feel like you've observed some things that have brought you to this place where you're kind of like, I don't know which way to go with this person. It's like a never-ending story with them. It's like they may get their shit together, come around, and then they're out again, and they fall back in. I really feel like addiction could be plaguing this person. If it's not addiction, it's just a way of being, or like, you know, some sort of actions that have been, because you could be addicted to sex, you could be addicted to being, you know, on your own and in that player energy. But it's like this never-ending story. It's like you've observed this time and time again, and you're now at this place where it's like you just want to make a decision to be happy, but you also love this person. You know, this is your soulmate. This is somebody that you have a very big connection with, and you're wanting peace. You know, it's like you just want to have peace between the two of you. You wish that you guys could go the distance and like exchange gifts, like not just be you giving to this person. You're wanting them to give back to you, but every time they give to you, it's usually chaos and conflict. But I do feel like this connection was fated, and that there was a reason that you had to go through the things that you'd done. You know, there was a lot of work with the chopped wood. It's like you guys have had to work on it. You've had to work on yourself in order to clean up the stuff that's transpired here. But I do think you both have a loyal heart for each other, and that you could co-create together in a beautiful way if this person could tap into the higher power and start creating, you know, dreaming into being a new reality for themselves, and kind of going by the book of like what they're saying, instead of, you know, just saying something and doing something completely different. But you've kind of held yourself really good through all of this. You've risen up through the ashes time and time again, and I think you're probably tired. So just make sure that you're taking time out to rest, and don't feel like you've got to make any big decisions right now. And know that you're blessed, okay? You're being given the building blocks through the lessons that are going to assist you in shining and rising up. And if you've been feeling like orphaned by this person, or asking yourself, why has all this happened? I think you're going to start getting the messages in regards to that, and figuring out like, okay, this is what this was about. So, you know, go into that time of reflection, spend some time at home, just get yourself into that place where you can regenerate, maybe go into that hermit mode a little bit, and just go into the emotions. Like Go to the Sea is about going into your emotions and healing those emotions, and that's where you're going to find the treasure island. So when you start setting sail into the emotions and healing and cleansing, you're going to start opening up this abundance in your life. It's going to give you that leg up, and it's going to give you that time to just breathe and mend, and maybe, you know, heal this unfinished symphony that has transpired between the two of you. I do feel like it's the masculine energy that may be a little unbalanced here, and that you've kind of been in that nurturing, loving energy way too much with this person. So it's time for the new life. It's time for you to trust what you already know deep inside, and to go to the next world that you're on that ledge on. You know, it's like you're ready to take that leap of faith, to bring fairness back into your life, and to not go back around and around and around with this person. It's like, you know, the clock's ticking on you. And I think, you know, getting a healthy tribe around you too is going to assist you in finding, in releasing whatever has been not so great here. It's like time for a big change to happen, and to pay attention to the synchronicity and the signs that Spirit's giving to you. When something's not for you, trust it. You know, trust what you're receiving. Trust when it's time to go. but trust when it's time to be flexible, and trust when the truth is being told, or when somebody's just trying to get their milk and honey, or their cake and eating it too. Just trust yourself, because I feel like you don't always give yourself enough credit in regards to this situation, which is typical, because if you're dealing with somebody that's in that energy, it can be a little hard to know if they're telling you the truth or not. So let's see what your outcome with this person may be. Seven of Swords and Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like this person may start to work on these things, work on their devil tendencies, and get to a place where they can come in and with truth and integrity to reconcile. But I feel like this needs to start within themselves. They need to heal the inner child and the part of themselves that makes them do the things that they do before they're even, grown or mature enough to handle Ten of Pentacles. But you can definitely manifest your Ten of Pentacles now. So don't hang around waiting on this, start living your life. Take that next level commitment to yourself. And when this person goes through their towers and their epiphanies, don't pick up the pieces for them. Let them do it intuitively on their own. Trust your intuition to stay over here and explore the passion in your life. Get into alignment with your soul mission and your work so that you can move on out of these troubles, out of this anxiety. And yes, you can love this person and choose this person to be a part of your long-term plan, but you need to lay down the foundation for yourself and trust the clear messages and the communication that you're receiving from Spirit. I feel like Spirit's really been trying to get through to you, and you're not always answering or seeing it. So with the World, there will be another phase that begins here. So what is their final thing that's going to happen between these two people? We've got the Moon, the Eight of Swords, and the Fool. So I feel like whatever secrets, insecurities have kept you guys kind of bound within your mind, you're going to end up taking a leap of faith out of that energy. And where's that going to lead you? We get the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So I feel like there may be some illusions that come out of that leap of faith, or the illusions may have been holding you back from that leap of faith. But when you focus on the love for self and the love that you have for this person, rather than the pain and the five, I feel like there's a lot of oh my God, this is so bad, this is a missed opportunity, I can't do this. When you guys are able to move out of that energy and out of the illusions that have transpired here, and just focus on the Two of Cups, you'll see okay, I know now what to cut out, I know what not to give up on, I know how to manifest my value, and I know how to get to union. Okay, so I do think you guys have good potential here. It's just a matter of shifting the perspective, shifting the energies, walking away when it's time to walk away, and this other person you're dealing with needs to get creative in how they're approaching life and stop feeling like a page and not making offers as a page, taking their blindfold off when they're making their decisions, reflecting on their decisions, and trying not to go into that deep depressive mode that makes them feel like they're carrying all these burdens. They need to start planting the seeds so that they can come towards their Empress or their Emperor and not be the player that goes in and out. And that's going to take a lot of work, and I feel like it's going to take them a little while for them to get into that Knight of Pentacles energy and to find that strength to balance this out, to give you what you deserve. But I do think that there's a desire for them to do it a little bit quickly, more than they had been in the past. So you could have walked away from them, and that's inspiring this new beginning. But either way, you're getting your new beginning. So if you're wanting a new beginning with this person or a new beginning with somebody else, you're going to have it, okay? And you can have the union with this person and still go off and have a new beginning in your life somewhere else. It's do whatever feels right for you in this moment. And it doesn't mean, I'm not saying, you go have sex with a bunch of people, or you get into a romantic relationship with somebody else, but I do feel like it's time for you to go out and explore and walk away from anything that has been detrimental here, and let them work on moving forward towards you. But I do think in the end you could have this either with this person or somebody else. It's just, again, it's up to you. But at this time, this person has to reconcile a lot of stuff before they're even mature enough to be a part of Ten of Pentacles. But I feel like you're already there and you're ready. So trust yourself, and I hope that this assists you. If it did, you can hit the like button. If it didn't, you can hit the dislike button. Either way, that'll help me out. So if you'd like to donate, there is a link down below. If you'd like to send a deck, there's an Amazon wishlist down below. If you'd like a private reading, I'm on a 2-week wait. I am doing a special until April 1st where you can get the 5-question 20-minute reading for just $20. Alrighty, in Mune, namaste.